UFC 300 was an amazing event. There were so many fights on this card that delivered. And this main event was the perfect fight to cap it off. I mean, Alex Pereira is an absolute monster. The technique, the power, this guy is something special. I mean, there was a lot of talk coming into this one about how Jamahal Hill had the ability to compete on the feet. He might not be quite as good, but he's got the power. He's got the athleticism. He's got an unorthodox technique that can make things difficult at times. I mean, Poatan made this one look easy. He made it seem like anyone that considered Hill as a legit challenger was crazy. Like they had no idea what they must have been talking about. This fight starts out and look, to no surprise, he opens up with some leg kicks. These leg kicks, man, they are so brutal. We talk about them, we study them on film, and he just comes right out with them. Not all of them land, not all of them do a lot of damage, but he mentioned in the post-fight speech, it wasn't just about landing. He was using them to gauge the distance. You know, and Jamahal Hill, he tries throwing a few leg kickbacks of his own. He tries landing a few punches. Ultimately, he wasn't even really able to land anything in consequence. He wasn't really able to get anything done. You know, and Joe Rogan called it out in this fight. Right during the fight, he called it out maybe around the 90-second mark is where you start to see a difference. Maybe 2 minutes in, you start to see this slight change. And he said Pereira no longer respects what's coming back. He doesn't respect the power, and he's not worried about the technique. And you could see it, right? You see this shift. Pereira starts to slowly apply more pressure, slowly starts to come forward more, starts to reach a little bit more, and starts to control the left hand of Hill, starts going to the body of Hill more with the jab, starts to get more active with his shots and with those low kicks. And you can tell that he's already seen what he's looking for as far as his reads. And then about 2 minutes left in the round, man, and Hill throws this kick, lands a little bit low. Herb Dean steps in, see if we're going to stop the action, see if Pereira wants a break. Alex waves him off. And almost immediately after that, he steps in with this absolute hammer of a left hand. I mean, this shot must have had so much power on it, man. Look at the way Jamahal Hill's eyes roll into the back of his head. This is unreal, man. The power this guy has is something else. He jumps on him, lands a few more shots in the ground and pounds, and he's got to wave it off, man. The ref has to step in. It's over with. Alex Pereira, man, he is something else. What an absolutely dominant performance by the two-division champ. Poatan does it again, continues to deliver. What's next for this man? I mean, what's next for him? He comes out there and just delivers performance after performance. It's crazy to think that he was at 185. Steps in at 185, just absolutely huge. Ends up winning the belt, and what we see him do to Israel Adesanya, and now this, comes up to 205 and just dominates once again. What a performance by this man. I know in the post-fight speech he mentioned heavyweight. I mean, at this point, can we doubt him for anything? So what did you guys think about this one? What do you think is going to be next? Who is going to be able to put up a legit challenge to Poatan? Let me know what you guys think.